figured out how to do this face cam thing. Yeah, oh my god. I have a face cam. Dominic, come here. Look at this. Come here, this is so cool. Oh my god, look at this screen recorder. It duplicates itself, but it has a face cam. I have a face cam. I'm gonna do reaction.
You get it all done?
Yep.
Suitcase empty? No?
Let's move that over there. Let's no. No. That's a video I don't want to be recorded. Let's do a reaction. What do we want to do a reaction to?
Okay, you gonna put those on?
Okay. Oh my god, I love this. Oh my gosh, guys, this is so cool. Let's undo these things and undo that. It's saying I'm recording Minecraft, but I'm not. Let's put that over there. Let's react. There's 8-Bit Ryan. Reacting to, dang it. Sorry guys, this is such a unsuccessful video, but it's so awesome. Let's do reaction to anything we see. Oh, let's do this one.
In the episode Logdate 7152, Garnet used her future vision to record a message to Steven on Peridot's tape recorder. This recording occurred on Logdate 7142, which took place before the events of It Could Have Been Great and Message Received, which was when Peridot decided the best plan to save the Earth was to inform Yellow Diamond of the planet's potential. This plan backfires, and Peridot ends up betraying Yellow Diamond and becoming a crystal gem. But was Garnet aware these events would happen? After Steven lost his trust in Peridot during Message Received, Garnet tells him,
"Like your mother, you seem to have a little more patience than the rest of us. But the truth is, not everyone deserves that patience."
This harsh phrase, in conjunction with the bonding we saw Garnet undertake with Peridot in the following episode, is what really got me thinking about what Garnet may have perceived of Peridot's future and what her thoughts may have been during the course of Peridot's perfidy. Let's have a quick breakdown of future vision. Garnet is capable of seeing potential probabilities the future holds. Garnet herself describes it best when she explains,
"I can see options and trajectories. Time is like a river that splits into creeks, or pools into lakes, or careens down waterfalls. I have the map, and I steer the ship."
To use future vision, Garnet has to actively put effort into exploring the
I'm just psyched about how well this thing is working. I've been recording for 3 minutes now. It's probably maybe
different branching paths of a specific event to derive notions about what could potentially happen. Some likelihoods may be practically guaranteed, while others can unfold in countless ways and be difficult to predict. So to speculate on and interpret Garnet's behavior in the episode Message Received, we have to keep all these mechanisms in mind. I've pondered the subject, and I've come up with 3 potential explanations for what Garnet may have perceived. 1. Garnet is aware Peridot will return to the site of the crystal gems, but is withholding this information from everybody else. 2. Peridot's future had too many branching paths for Garnet to pinpoint a single likelihood. Garnet saw Steven listening to the tape recorder as one potential future, and left the message in case this path came to fruition. If a different future occurred, Steven may have never listened to the tape recorder anyway. 3. Garnet's analysis of the future was only in regards to one specific object, the tape recorder itself. She knew at one point Steven would listen to it and Peridot would want it back, but did not know of any other details about Peridot for that moment in time. So let's discuss each of these options in more detail. I am not happy with the first hypothesis. While it's rare for Garnet to share what she learns through future vision, unless it's for a specific mission or somebody asks, allowing everybody to feel they were betrayed, and even giving Steven brutal quote-unquote truth as a lie, that's just really abhorrent. Peridot's entire reason for calling Yellow Diamond was to convince her the Earth shouldn't be destroyed, so the result of their conversation would theoretically end up in the same manner, "You clod!" no matter what the context of the call ended up being. Assuming Garnet had seen this future, it's not like she had to be manipulative in letting...
Just to let you guys know, that was one of my favorite episodes of Steven Universe. And the one where Steven and Connie fuse. But, I like this one better.
The rest of the Crystal Gems think Peridot betrayed them. This option would paint Garnet as rather nefarious, and most of Steven Bomb 3 was about Garnet feeling hurt about her trust in a comrade being broken. So I can't see her willingly doing things like this herself to her comrades in turn. Hypothesis number 2 means that Garnet was nearly as unaware as everybody else about what Peridot would do. This means Garnet would arguably be going through more agony than Steven is. Peridot had recently insulted the entire legacy of Rose Quartz and seemingly sided back with Homeworld after the two had a really heartfelt moment of bonding. If Garnet is actually keeping all her feelings and frustrations bottled up in message received, this means her statement towards Steven...
But the truth is, not everyone deserves that patience.
This statement is also directed at herself. Garnet, just like Steven, would also be incredibly upset that all the belief, care, and effort she invested toward Peridot were for naught. This scenario paints a much more dynamic and emotional situation, so I am preferential to it, especially in comparison to the first hypothesis. This would mean that when Garnet contributed to a log date entry on the recorder, it was in hope that one of the good outcomes she foresaw would be the one that became the actual future. The third hypothesis also retains the feelings of betrayal Garnet would be feeling. The distinction is that Garnet would know Peridot would end up in a distraught mental state and would want the tape recorder back after Steven had finished listening to it. This would mean Garnet had predicted a specific point in time, but not the course of events which led to that point. As one example, if the Crystal Gems caught Peridot before she made her call to Yellow Diamond, Peridot might get locked up in the bathroom again and be distraught, and Steven might decide to listen through the tape recorder to understand why Peridot chose to do what she did. That's just one of many examples. So perhaps this moment in the future was fixed, or nearly fixed, but there was a lot of vagueness and unpredictability as to what would lead up to this moment, and perhaps even when the moment would occur. Personally, I don't have a preference between the second or third hypothesis. I think they could both be valid. I'm very curious about the potential explanations all of you might have, though, about Garnet's future vision in regards to Peridot, especially if you have ideas I did not consider. Those would be particularly interesting, and I look forward to reading them. Uncivilized Elk, out.
That was actually pretty. I think more the third or the second explanation. Then because all her future vision and she can see into she can see into the future and everything else. So let's see 10 lies all Minecrafters say, and then we'll probably wrap up this video. I'll do a better video next. Ooh, Conjuring 2.
The Conjuring 2, based on a true story, rated R. 10 lies all Minecraft players say. Now, every one of these doesn't have to be you lying. You don't have to lie 10 different ways, but you might fall in the category of one of these. Maybe you're too confident and you lie about something, or you're a little insecure about something. It doesn't matter. More than likely, 99% of you guys have lied about one of these 10 topics. And if I did miss one that should be on this list, put it in the comment section down below. I'd like to hear your opinions on this. What are some things that you believe all Minecraft players lie about? Let's go ahead and get started. Thank you guys once again for watching. I really do appreciate it. And here we go. Whenever someone tries to tell you they built something on survival, there's this kind of like index I go by. Whenever I see someone build something amazing in Minecraft, usually I'm a doubter. It's like one of those things. Like you're guilty until proven innocent. You're not innocent until proven guilty. Because more people lie about this stuff than cringeworthy kids there are at Minecon. I mean, seriously, when you look at a creation like this right here, more than likely it's been enhanced, we'll call it enhanced, by the use of creative, MC Edit, a friend. If they tell you they made this on like survival mode and they did it within like a month, just pull up the bullcrap alert. I mean, just no. My friends, they have this witty idea to say, like, they're like, bro, I built that on ultra hardcore survival mode with a blindfold in less than 3 days. I'm thinking to myself, I just don't get it sometimes. Like, if you had help, I understand. Like, that's alright. Like, if you built something that looks absolutely incredible, like the next freaking World Trade Center or something, say you had some help doing it, because more than likely, you did not build that whole city that we saw, or whatever they tried to mislead you on. More than likely, it's someone either importing a save, doing something on MC Edit, or having some help in creative mode. If you're gonna be like that, if you're gonna try to give the impression that you are such
What I do one time, there was this time I said I built something like amazing on survival craft. I told my mom, I told my dad, I told my brother. My dad didn't believe it. Dominic and my mom believed it. So, see, I'm making that eye contact with you guys. This has gone over 11 minutes.
a good builder that you do things in survival mode and they look like freaking God's next creation, then just stop while you can, please. But there are some instances. You can usually tell when someone did something on survival. This is the one I find most, and I personally have been an accomplice in it way too many times. I've been a victim of it. When I lie about how I got my diamonds, someone will say, like, you have like you go down into a cave and you're like, all right, I'm gonna go diamond finding, and then all of a sudden you're like, well, I can't find any diamonds. All right, I gotta fabricate some here. So I fabricate me finding some diamonds here or there, or you're on a server with a friend and they're just finding diamonds left and right. You're just getting a little bit jealous.
What is that? Geek to the Future commented. Oh, what? Someone commented on my video? Oh, what? That's impossible. Oh, what? Well, I'm gonna check every one of my videos and see if they commented, cause that would be awesome. Me, my videos. One comment 21 minutes ago. No views. No views. 1 view. No views. No views. 7 views. 4 views. 3 views. 3 views. 1 view. 20 views.
Dragon77 is here.
Yeah, I like the views. Thank you. Comment down below.
Oh.
If you ever want to see like some.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I just clicked on that. Okay, I'll check it later, okay? But for now, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!